Hey guys, so I've been meaning to make, meaning to make this video for a long time now, a couple of weeks, but I haven't because, my last video was about jumping my new four-wheeler, and I've just been pretty busy with that and camping, so let's get into this right here today. Can you use conventional car oil? It's just cheap stuff. Can you use the conventional car oil in a motorcycle? This applies to motorcycles, ATVs, two-stroke dirt bikes, four-stroke dirt bikes, and pretty much any ATV. So, any kind of motorcycle that takes motorcycle oil. So there's two answers to this question right off the bat. First answer is yes. Second answer is no. And I'll explain that more here in a minute. First answer. Okay, so here's why you should not use any kind of expensive car oil in a motorcycle, because never mind, I don't have any expensive car oil on me right now because I don't run it in any of my vehicles. I just use the cheap stuff. So you should not use name brand car conventional oil in any kind of motorcycle, because they're meant to last a long time and they're meant to prevent wear. And what I mean by that is car oil has a thing in it called, or many additives in it called friction additives, anti-friction, friction protection, stuff like that. You do not want that in any motorcycle, because most motorcycles and ATVs have wet clutches. And that means the clutch is in here, and the clutch, and it's lubricated by oil. You do not want that anti-friction, because that's what a clutch is about. It's about making friction to drive the engine, or to drive the final drive shaft or sprocket from the engine. So you don't want that, because it'll make your clutch slip. If you don't know what that is, it means, say you're in third gear on your dirt bike and you're just cruising along, pull it in and it does not disengage. That's a slip. Or if you let it out and it doesn't engage, that's also a slip. Or if you give it throttle and it disengages real fast and then engages again, that's a slip. You do not want that. So they make many different brands makes this, all-purpose performance motorcycle specific oil. This is by Yamaha. And the only reason I bought this is because I thought it was a good deal when I bought the TTR 230. And the sales guy, it's his job to sell stuff to me, and obviously he succeeded by selling me some expensive oil. So, whatever. I'll use that up. But if you don't want to spend that much money on this, which is about $5 a quart, and you just want to use conventional car oil, get the cheapest possible stuff you can buy. I know a lot of people are like, don't use cheap oil, it's not good, but oil is oil no matter what. It's still going to lubricate pretty much the same. This stuff does just as good as this stuff. It's pretty much the same stuff, but in a different bottle. And that's what a lot of people don't understand, is oil, just in a different bottle, and it's a name brand, so they make you pay more for it. This is Walmart brand, SuperTech. Everybody knows about it. It's cheap. It's about $3.15-ish a quart. And you can use this because it doesn't have any friction additives. Here's all the SuperTech things. There's conventional, no friction additives, no nothing. It says reduces engine wear, that's fine. But as long as it says no friction additives anywhere in here, then you're good. Do not use high mileage synthetic or anything like that car related in a motorcycle. It will kill your bike. So the two brands, the three brands that I know of that you can use conventional car oil in motorcycles is SuperTech, Quaker State, and there's another one, Racetech. Racetech is one you usually find at gas stations. It's super cheap. It looks like a Pennzoil bottle. It's yellow, super cheap, and it works. That is what I've been using in the TTR 230, the TTR 125. The whole time that I've had it, I have no problems with the clutch. It's still the exact same, just like new. Well, I haven't had it since it was new, but just like I bought it, same shifting, same clutch, no problems. So, there's probably way more brands of this out here that you can use. I only know of the three, though. I'll name them off again. One, SuperTech, Quaker State, and Racetech. I always forget about that one. Those ones are ones I know you can use, but make sure it says conventional. It doesn't have to be 1040, just conventional motor oil. That's it. If it says high mileage, do not use it. If it's something like this is for a motorcycle, but if it's some stupid stuff like this for a car, don't use it. Cheap conventional works very well. And if you're fine with spending the $5 a quart or whatever this stuff is, there's Honda, Yamaha, Kawasaki. They all make their own oil. Go ahead and do it if you feel comfortable with that. I don't believe in wasting the money on this when you can get this for $2 cheaper. And that probably makes me sound like a total cheap ass, but any little bit of money saved is good. So yeah. I hope that answered your question, or bored you to death. I don't know. Hope that answered your question. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to support the channel, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.